Frasier was a groundbreaking sitcom that brought sophistication, humor, and unforgettable characters into millions of homes. But behind the brilliance of this award-winning show, a darker reality loomed for many of its stars. In this video, we explore the tragic and untimely deaths of 26 cast members whose lives ended in shocking and heartbreaking ways. From mysterious health complications and sudden accidents to personal struggles and battles with fame, their stories reveal a side of Hollywood that few ever see. These real-life tragedies, hidden behind the laughter and success of Frasier, will leave you stunned. Dive deep into the emotional and untold stories of the talented actors who helped create one of TV's most beloved series, and uncover the heartbreak behind the scenes that many never knew. This is a journey filled with emotion, loss, and shock that you won't want to miss. Phil Donahue as Larry. Phil Donahue portrayed Larry in Frasier. Larry was a minor character, but Donahue's performance brought a unique charm to the role. Phil Donahue was best known as the pioneering talk show host of The Phil Donahue Show, which revolutionized the talk show format with audience participation. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. Donahue was married twice, first to Margaret Cooney, with whom he had 5 children. The couple divorced in 1975. In 1980, he married actress Marlo Thomas, and they remained together until his death. Donahue's later years were marked by health challenges. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer in the early 2000s, which he battled with courage and determination. Despite undergoing treatment, his health continued to decline. On August 18, 2024, Phil Donahue passed away at the age of 88 due to complications from prostate cancer. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his pioneering work and dedication. Renée Auberjonois as Dr. William Tuxbury. Renée Auberjonois played Dr. William Tuxbury in Frasier. Dr. Tuxbury was a distinguished psychiatrist and mentor to Frasier Crane, known for his insightful and authoritative demeanor. Auberjonois brought a sense of gravitas and charm to the role, making Dr. Tuxbury a memorable character. Renée Auberjonois was best known for his roles in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and Benson. His personal life was marked by both professional success and personal challenges. Auberjonois was married to Judith Mihaly from 1963 until his death, and they had 2 children. In his later years, Auberjonois was diagnosed with metastatic lung cancer. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. Despite his illness, Auberjonois continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. On December 8, 2019, Renée Auberjonois passed away at the age of 79. John Mahoney as Martin Crane. John Mahoney played Martin Crane, the down-to-earth and unpretentious father of Frasier and Niles Crane. Martin was a retired Seattle police detective, known for his practical wisdom and love for his dog, Eddie. Mahoney's portrayal brought warmth and authenticity to the role, making Martin a beloved character. Born in Blackpool, England, Mahoney moved to the United States as a young man and became a naturalized citizen. His early life was marked by the trauma of World War II and a difficult family environment, which fueled his passion for acting. Mahoney's personal life was relatively private, but he was known to have struggled with health issues in his later years. He was diagnosed with throat cancer in the early 2000s, which he battled with courage and determination. Despite undergoing treatment, his health continued to decline. In addition to cancer, Mahoney suffered from multiple health complications, including brain disease and lung cancer. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the theater community, performing with the Steppenwolf Theater Company. On February 4, 2018, John Mahoney passed away at the age of 77. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his talent and kindness. Conrad Janice as Albert. Conrad Janice portrayed Albert in Frasier, a character who lived in the same condo building as Frasier Crane. Albert was a minor character, but Janice's performance brought a unique charm to the role. Janice was best known for his role as Mindy's father in Mork and Mindy and had a long career in both acting and music. He was a talented jazz trombonist and led the Beverly Hills Unlisted Jazz Band, performing at venues like Carnegie Hall. Janice's personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. He was married 3 times and had 2 children. His first marriage to Vicki Quarles ended in divorce, as did his second marriage to Rhonda Copeland. He married his third wife, Maria Grimm, in 1987, and they remained together until her death in 2021. In his later years, Janice's health began to decline. He suffered from organ failure, which was exacerbated by his advanced age. Despite his health issues, Janice continued to perform and remained active in the entertainment industry. On March 1, 2022, Conrad Janice passed away at the age of 94. Alice Plen as Bonnie. Alice Plen played Bonnie in Frasier. Bonnie was a minor character, but Plen's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Alice Plen was known for her distinctive, high-pitched voice and her work in both stage and screen. Her personal life was marked by significant health challenges. Plen was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes at a young age, which she battled throughout her life. In her later years, she developed pancreatic cancer, which further complicated her health. Despite her illness, Plen continued to work, bringing joy to her fans with her performances. Her battle with diabetes and cancer was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. On June 25, 2011, Alice Plen passed away at the age of 63 due to heart failure caused by complications from diabetes and pancreatic cancer. Her death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and she was remembered for her talent and resilience. Rosemary Murphy as Carol Larkin. Rosemary Murphy played Carol Larkin in Frasier. Carol Larkin was a minor character, but Murphy's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Rosemary Murphy was an accomplished actress known for her roles in To Kill a Mockingbird and Eleanor and Franklin. Her personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Born in Munich, Germany, to American parents, Murphy's family fled the onset of World War II, settling in the United States. She never married or had children, dedicating her life to her craft. In her later years, Murphy was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. Her battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. Despite her illness, she continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. Her final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but she remained active in the theater community. On July 5, 2014, Rosemary Murphy passed away at the age of 89. Her death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and she was remembered for her talent and dedication. Piper Laurie as Mary Ann. Piper Laurie played Mary Ann in Frasier. Mary Ann was a minor character, but Laurie's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Piper Laurie was best known for her roles in The Hustler, Carrie, and Twin Peaks. Her personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. Born Rosetta Jacobs, Laurie struggled with acute anxiety disorder from a young age, which made her childhood challenging. She married film critic Joe Morgenstern in 1962, and they had one daughter before divorcing in 1982. Laurie's career was marked by periods of intense activity and long hiatuses. In her later years, she was diagnosed with dementia, which significantly impacted her ability to work. Her battle with dementia was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. Despite her illness, Laurie continued to inspire those around her with her resilience and strength. On October 14, 2023, Piper Laurie passed away at the age of 91. Her death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and she was remembered for her talent and bravery. Christopher DuRan as Rudy. Christopher DuRan played Rudy in Frasier. Rudy was a minor character, but DuRan's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Christopher DuRan was a celebrated playwright known for his works of outrageous and often absurd comedy, such as Sister Mary Ignatius Explains It All for You and Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. His personal life was marked by both professional success and personal challenges. DuRan was openly gay and married his partner, John Augustine, in 2014. In 2016, DuRan was diagnosed with logopenic primary progressive aphasia, a rare form of Alzheimer's disease that targets the language centers of the brain. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. Despite his illness, DuRan continued to write and inspire others with his resilience. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the theater community. On April 2, 2024, Christopher DuRan passed away at the age of 75. Cleto Augusto as Delivery Man. Cleto Augusto played the delivery man in Frasier. The delivery man was a minor character, but Augusto's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Cleto Augusto was known for his appearances in various TV shows and films, including the artist and warrior road. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Born in Newark, New Jersey, Augusto moved to Chicago after college, where he worked as an offshore loan officer before pursuing acting. He married Leslie Tanaka, and the couple had 2 children. They also owned a deli called Olivet in Westchester, Los Angeles. In his later years, Augusto's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with heart disease, which significantly impacted his quality of life. Despite his illness, Augusto continued to work and remained active in his community. His battle with heart disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. On April 25, 2015, Cleto Augusto passed away at the age of 60. Lynden Charles as Dean of Admissions. Lynden Charles portrayed the Dean of Admissions in Frasier. The Dean was a minor character, but Charles' performance brought a sense of authority and gravitas to the role. Lynden Charles was a prolific character actor known for his roles in The Green Hornet and Fly Away Home. His personal life was marked by both professional success and personal challenges. Charles was married 3 times and had 2 children. He served in the U.S. Army and studied at Northwestern University, Purdue University, and UCLA. In his later years, Charles battled prostate cancer, which he initially overcame. However, his health took a tragic turn when he fell from the roof of his home in Topanga, California, on May 15, 2013. The fall resulted in severe injuries that led to his death at the age of 80. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his dedication and talent. Mako as Sam Tanaka. Mako played Sam Tanaka in Frasier. Sam Tanaka was a minor character, but Mako's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Mako, born Makoto Iwamatsu, was a celebrated Japanese-American actor known for his roles in The Sand Pebbles and Conan the Barbarian. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. Mako was married to actress Shizuko Hoshi, with whom he had 2 daughters and 3 grandchildren. Mako's career spanned over 5 decades, during which he became a prominent figure in Asian American theater. In his later years, Mako was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. Despite his illness, Mako continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. On July 21, 2006, Mako passed away at the age of 72. Jo Dewinter as Mrs Greenway. Jo Dewinter played Mrs Greenway in Frasier. Mrs Greenway was a minor character, but Dewinter's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Born Juanita Maria Johanna Dosat, Jo Dewinter had a long and varied career in film, television, and theater. Her personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. She was married to Robert Eggers Adamina, an officer in the United States Air Force, and they had 2 children. Her husband was a prisoner of war in Germany during World War II, which deeply affected their family. In her later years, Dewinter's health began to decline. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, which significantly impacted her memory and cognitive abilities. Her battle with Alzheimer's was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and periods of hospitalization. Despite her illness, Dewinter remained active in the industry as long as she could. Her final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but she continued to inspire those around her with her resilience. On January 17, 2016, Jo Dewinter passed away at the age of 94. Her death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and she was remembered for her dedication and talent. Lincoln Kilpatrick as Arty Walsh. Lincoln Kilpatrick portrayed Arty Walsh, Martin's partner, in Frasier. Arty Walsh was a minor character, but Kilpatrick's performance brought a sense of camaraderie and warmth to the role. Kilpatrick was a prolific actor known for his roles in The Omega Man and Soylent Green. His personal life was marked by both professional success and personal challenges. He was married to singer and stage performer Helena Ferguson for 47 years, and they had 5 children. In his later years, Kilpatrick was diagnosed with lung cancer. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple rounds of chemotherapy and radiation. Despite his illness, Kilpatrick continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the theater community. On May 18, 2004, Lincoln Kilpatrick passed away at the age of 72. William Morgan Shepard as Mr. Drake. William Morgan Shepard played Mr. Drake in Frasier. Mr. Drake was a minor character, but Shepard's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Shepard was a celebrated actor known for his roles in Star Trek and Doctor Who. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. He was married to Regina Lisa Scherer, and they had one son, actor Mark Shepard. In his later years, Shepard was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, which significantly impacted his mobility and quality of life. His battle with Parkinson's was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and periods of hospitalization. Despite his illness, Shepard continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the industry. On January 6, 2019, William Morgan Shepard passed away at the age of 86. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and dedication. Robert Prosy as th'ton. Robert Prosy played th'ton in Frasier. Houghton was a minor character, but Prosy's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Robert Prosy was a celebrated character actor known for his roles in Mrs. Doubtfire and Hill Street Blues. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Prosy was married to Ida Hove, and they had 3 sons, 2 of whom followed in his footsteps to become actors. In his later years, Prosy's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with heart disease, which required multiple surgeries. Despite his health issues, Prosy continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His battle with heart disease was long and arduous, involving periods of relative stability followed by severe relapses. On December 8, 2008, Robert Prosy passed away at the age of 77 due to complications from heart surgery. Donald O'Connor as Harlow Safford. Donald O'Connor portrayed Harlow Safford in Frasier. Harlow Safford was a minor character, but O'Connor's performance brought a unique charm to the role. Donald O'Connor was best known for his iconic role in Singin' in the Rain. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. O'Connor was married twice, first to Gwen Carter, with whom he had a daughter, and then to Gloria Noble, with whom he had 3 children. O'Connor's later years were marked by significant health challenges. He suffered from heart disease and underwent multiple treatments. His battle with heart disease was long and arduous, involving periods of relative stability followed by severe relapses. Despite his illness, O'Connor continued to work and bring joy to his fans. On September 27, 2003, Donald O'Connor passed away at the age of 78 due to heart failure. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his talent and resilience. Scott Atkinson as Clive. Scott Atkinson played Clive in Frasier. Clive was a minor character, but Atkinson's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Scott Atkinson was known for his roles in Wind Talkers and Dexter. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Atkinson was in a long-term relationship with Tegan West and was known for his humor and charm. In his later years, Atkinson's health began to decline. He struggled with substance abuse, which significantly impacted his quality of life. His battle with addiction was long and arduous, involving multiple attempts at rehabilitation. Despite his struggles, Atkinson continued to work and remained active in the industry. On February 26, 2021, Scott Atkinson passed away at the age of 54 due to a drug-related death. His passing was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and bravery. John Seigan as Doug Harvey. John Seigan played Doug Harvey in Frasier. Doug Harvey was a minor character, but Seigan's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. John Seigan was a versatile actor and voice artist known for his roles in The Commish and numerous voice roles in animated films and video games. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Seigan was born into a large family in New York City and was one of 13 children. He married Kathy Merriman, and they had 2 children. In his later years, Seigan was diagnosed with cancer. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple rounds of chemotherapy and radiation. Despite his illness, Seigan continued to work, bringing joy to his fans with his performances. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the industry. On May 13, 2017, John Seigan passed away at the age of 63. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and resilience. Fritz Weaver as Sir Trevor Ainsley. Fritz Weaver portrayed Sir Trevor Ainsley in Frasier. Sir Trevor Ainsley was a distinguished and authoritative figure, and Weaver's performance brought a sense of gravitas to the role. Fritz Weaver was a celebrated actor known for his roles in Holocaust and Creepshow. His personal life was marked by both professional success and personal challenges. Weaver was married twice, first to Sylvia Short, with whom he had 2 children, and later to actress Rochelle Oliver. In his later years, Weaver's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with prostate cancer, which he battled with courage and determination. Despite undergoing treatment, his health continued to deteriorate. Weaver's final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the theater community. On November 26, 2016, Fritz Weaver passed away at the age of 90. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his talent and dedication. Robert Loggia as Stefano. Robert Loggia played Stefano in Frasier. Stefano was a minor character, but Loggia's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Robert Loggia was a veteran actor known for his roles in Scarface and Big. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Loggia was married twice, first to Marjorie Sloane, with whom he had 3 children, and later to Audrey O'Brien. In his later years, Loggia was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and periods of hospitalization. Despite his illness, Loggia continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the industry. On December 4, 2015, Robert Loggia passed away at the age of 85. Michael Emmett Walsh as Rich Keckner. Michael Emmett Walsh played Rich Keckner in Frasier. Rich Keckner was a minor character, but Walsh's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Michael Emmett Walsh was a celebrated character actor known for his roles in Blade Runner and Blood Simple. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Born in Ogdensburg, New York, Walsh grew up in rural Vermont and was partially deaf in one ear due to a childhood operation. He never married and kept his personal life private, focusing on his extensive acting career. In his later years, Walsh's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with heart disease and diabetes, which significantly impacted his quality of life. Despite his health issues, Walsh continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His battle with heart disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. In early 2024, Walsh's condition worsened, and he was hospitalized in St. Albans, Vermont. On March 19, 2024, Michael Emmett Walsh passed away at the age of 88 due to cardiac arrest. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his dedication and talent. John Glenn as John Glenn. John Glenn portrayed himself in Frasier, bringing a sense of authenticity and gravitas to the role. John Glenn was an American hero, known for being the first American to orbit the Earth and later serving as a U.S. Senator. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Glenn married his childhood sweetheart, Annie Castor, in 1943, and they had 2 children. Their marriage was a testament to enduring love and partnership. In his later years, Glenn's health began to decline. He suffered a stroke in 2014, which significantly impacted his mobility and speech. Despite his health issues, Glenn remained active in public life, advocating for space exploration and veterans' causes. His battle with declining health was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and hospitalizations. In 2016, Glenn was admitted to the James Cancer Hospital in Columbus, Ohio, where he was treated for various ailments. On December 8, 2016, John Glenn passed away at the age of 95. His death was a significant loss to the nation, and he was remembered as a true American hero. Joe Flaherty as Herm Evans. Joe Flaherty played Herm Evans in Frasier. Herm Evans was a minor character, but Flaherty's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Joe Flaherty was best known for his work on SCTV and Freaks and Geeks. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Flaherty was the eldest of 7 children. He served in the United States Air Force before pursuing a career in comedy. Flaherty was married to Judith Dagley for 22 years, and they had 2 children, Gudrun and Gabriel. In his later years, Flaherty's health began to decline. He was diagnosed with a brief but severe illness in early 2024. Despite his illness, Flaherty remained positive and continued to inspire those around him. His battle with the illness was marked by periods of hope followed by relapses. On April 1, 2024, Joe Flaherty passed away at the age of 82. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and humor. David Ogden Stiers as Leland Barton. David Ogden Stiers played Leland Barton in Frasier. Leland Barton was a distinguished and authoritative figure, and Stiers' performance brought a sense of gravitas to the role. David Ogden Stiers was best known for his role as Major Charles Emerson Winchester III on MASH Star. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Stiers was a private individual who came out as gay later in life, at the age of 66. He was a talented actor and a passionate advocate for the arts, serving as a conductor for various orchestras. In his later years, Stiers was diagnosed with bladder cancer. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple rounds of chemotherapy and radiation. Despite his illness, Stiers continued to work, showing remarkable resilience. His final years were marked by a series of health setbacks, but he remained active in the industry. On March 3, 2018, David Ogden Stiers passed away at the age of 75. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and bravery. Bob Hoskins as Coach Fuller. Bob Hoskins portrayed Coach Fuller in Frasier. Coach Fuller was a minor character, but Hoskins' performance brought a unique charm to the role. Bob Hoskins was a celebrated actor known for his roles in The Long Good Friday and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and challenges. Hoskins was married twice, first to Jane Livesey, with whom he had 2 children, and later to Linda Banwell, with whom he had 2 more children. In 2011, Hoskins was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, which led to his retirement from acting in 2012. His battle with the disease was long and arduous, involving multiple treatments and periods of hospitalization. Despite his illness, Hoskins remained positive and continued to inspire those around him. In April 2014, Hoskins was hospitalized with pneumonia, a complication of his Parkinson's disease. On April 29, 2014, Bob Hoskins passed away at the age of 71. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry, and he was remembered for his talent and resilience. Christopher Reeve as Leonard. Christopher Reeve played Leonard in Frasier. Leonard was a minor character, but Reeve's portrayal brought a unique charm to the role. Christopher Reeve was best known for his iconic role as Superman. His personal life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies. Reeve was married to Dana Morosini, and they had 1 son together. He also had 2 children from a previous relationship with Guy Exton. In 1995, Reeve was paralyzed from the neck down after being thrown from a horse during an equestrian competition. His battle with paralysis was long and arduous, involving multiple surgeries and extensive physical therapy. Despite his condition, Reeve became a leading advocate for spinal cord injury research and founded the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. His advocacy work brought hope to many people with similar injuries. On October 10, 2004, Christopher Reeve passed away at the age of 52 due to heart failure, a complication of his paralysis. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered for his talent and bravery. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Frasier, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.